like the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Everything's good. Nothing to panic about.
No.
We're good.
We weren't swearing and sweating and panicking at all for the last 3 minutes. Good morning, everyone.
Nothing gets the blood flowing like a little technical difficulty early in the morning.
Well, the good news is, in theory, is that Johnny, I'm knock on wood, will not freeze, or at least freeze less today. He's on his new computer. The video is working. Little audio hassle this morning, so hopefully all goes well.
My color's off, though. Wait.
We need to go to Mars.
Oh.
Mars.
That's right. We're in Mars. That's right.
We can evolve that. You know what we could do? We'll start on Mars, go back to red, and then as the songs in the next couple episodes, as we approach the sunrise, you change the colors.
God, that's great. God, you're...
Yeah?
Good, you. Okay. Yeah.
So good to see you all. Today, we are picking up where we left off in our part 3 here. We're going to start off with Extraordinary Ordinary Life. We've heard this one. Excited to see it in this setting. And a little later during the show, we're going to have a little discussion regarding a Marsberry recipe. But until then...
Watch what you say on this channel. Jeez. Here, I got to get the chat up too. Hold on. Continue.
You missed your line. Subscribe and ring the bells.
Like and subscribe. Sorry, I'm on another tab right now. I'm not even
ring them all.
Please hit like and subscribe. Ring that bell if you haven't already, so you know what's going on in our world and other worlds, such as Mars.
I like it. Also, please be sure to click on the link below in the description to help support the page by buying us a coffee, which we always greatly appreciate. You can even become a Thronely member for exclusive access to our Sunday shorts. There's Wawa dancing away down center. And you also get access to our Thronely Choice events and all sorts of other perks. So it'd be great to have you part of the team there as well.
Yes, indeed. Got one more tab.
Jeez. How many tabs do you have?
Too many. Not my idea. All right, here we go.
All right, let me adjust your coloring.
Oh, Jesus.
You're bright, my friend.
Oh.
Here. All right, there we go.
There we go. I like that. Yeah.
No, we need the red. All right, let's begin, shall we?
All right, we shall. Okay.
All right, we got this. Extraordinary Ordinary Life.
Nice. Oh, no.
Wait.
For a second.
Okay. There's no sound to it. Nothing makes your head bob more than a great melody, great hair, and a great drummer. You throw those three things together, and you have a bop.
You said it. And you also said bop, which is what the kids say.
I'm
So
learning from the best.
We're on the cutting edge here at the Throga channel. In so many ways. Yeah, I love this song. This is this from his album that we reviewed?
Oh, that's a bit fuzzy for me. Help me out on that one.
Okay.
That I don't recall.
Yeah, no, I remember this song very well, but I don't remember if it was from that album. 'Cause that album had a lot of like up tempo,
right?
A lot of unexpected stuff from him. You know, especially since I think at that point we really kind of thought he was made the mistake of pigeonholing him in any way, which is a huge mistake. But sort of the moody kind of more
right,
like indie kind of Radiohead thing, you know,
which I like. Probably the most of his work. There's more of a taste thing, but I also like pieces like this in the midst of those that makes it, you know, it's that levity, it's that the palate cleanser. All that they're saying, yes, it is. So good call. It is from the last album.
Okay.
And what I love about this too is it's not just a, you know, 3-4 chord major chord progression and just the typical straightforward happy. There's just these little. It's very dancey, like the drums are dancing underneath. It's not just 4 on the floor, as you like to say, where it's just a drive. It's moving. It's unexpected. It's like popcorn, just pop, pop, pop. It's great. I'm gonna hit play.
Popcorn. I feel like you've used that before too.
Have
popcorn.
I don't know.
It was funny to me then too.
It's popcorn. That's new.
Popcorn. Yeah. And Joey, yes, Bop is back. I don't actually. It was back probably like 6 years ago, so maybe it's not back now. It's probably passé.
I would have said it came back August of 2023 when we started this channel. That if we were gonna select a date, it would be that day. Quick shout out to the coffees before I hit play again, please.
Oh yes.
Do you have that tab?
I do.
Beautiful.
Oh, I gotta refresh it. Hold on a second. Getting my bearings here. Okay, so yeah, Maria bought us 3 coffees right at the start. She said, "Morning, everyone. Not a chance to ditch school today, but I will catch up later."
Fair enough.
Barbara. By the way, I always reference Barbara Ann from the Beach Boys. Obviously, Brian Wilson passed away yesterday. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Oh.
Yep, one of my all-time, my Mount Rushmore of musical heroes and inspiration as a writer, arranger.
That.
I mean, obviously he had an amazing voice and inspired so
Incredible.
many. Struggled with a lot of stuff, a lot of mental illness, and but just such a sweet kid. Oh no!
It froze. Well, I have to say, you do look more crisp.
Okay, so I'm glad I bought this for that. This computer for that.
We will continue our journey.
We'll continue our search. But anyway, Brian Wilson. Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
He's an amazing artist in person, just a sweet guy.
Yeah.
So glad I actually got to see him twice. So.
Oh, that's all. I haven't seen him at all. That's great.
Yeah.
Glad that you did.
Yeah.
But
so
thank you, Barbara. Yes,
Barbara.
a little detour.
Yeah. Yes, Barbara, and she said, "Good morning, thank you." And she bought us 5 coffees.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. You're awesome.
Yep.
All
and
right,
actually, I would say, Hua Chenyu's probably, you know, you could definitely hear some Beach Boy elements with him, not overtly, you know.
No, but the complexity of his inverted chords and harmonies, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep.
等天空伸手就碰到，没有人。
So jazzy.
Yeah.
Signature rap style.
Little synth thing.
Disappears under the stage. Doing a costume change, maybe? God, these musicians are just amazing.
Nice. Yeah, it just makes me think of that album, which it was such a shock to hear that, because it was like such a radical change of what he usually does. You know, even what he usually did in the past, you know, you couldn't really like pin it down either, but it was definitely not that. It wasn't this like boppy kind of like jazz influence. We're like, wow, like very funky bass going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, and this is, you know, I love Radiohead, and I love the sort of connection with his stuff and Radiohead at times. But I can tell you what, Radiohead would never do that, which I love that he does that.
They wouldn't get away with it.
No, they could never sell that. So I love that he can do that super moody, alternative sound, and then he can just change it up and just take a total 180.
And somehow it fits. That's the crazy part.
I know.
It's like,
I know.
What shouldn't does, and I don't know if that's just. I mean, obviously, he is that connective tissue. His voice, his vibe, the lyrics, his storytelling. There's all of those things that connected on subconscious levels. But yeah, if you didn't have his lead vocal, you would never put those tracks together. Like I just don't think it would work as well. But with him present, it's all connected. And I think it represents I think it represents the Martians too, coming from different walks of life at different ages and literally different countries and planets and just there's like all of that thematically just seems to work for him.
Yeah, no, I just think of some of the bands that I love, and it's like they kind of just have their lane, even though they can deviate from it a little bit and they evolve. It's still like it's their sound. Like, you know, Radiohead, Tool's another one. It's like they kind of just do what they do. I love what they do. But, I mean, that's why I'm a huge Beatles fan, is because they just covered the gamut more than anyone has ever done. With the exception of maybe Hua Chenyu.
In a single album.
Yes, right. No, a couple things, just song-wise. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just there's just earworms happening all over that sound. There's something about the phrasing in the chorus that I really like. It's kind of a little unexpected. Da 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 da. How does it go again? I forget. I noticed it.
Sorry, my mind was actually thinking. I think some of that, what we were just talking about, it might be. I don't know what you guys think in the chat here, but it might be a little bit of that Eastern Western thing too. Because although Hua is very extreme, we've heard this with Dimash and Joshen and Ren even. It's just like their audiences seem to really embrace the versatility more than the single lane mentality. I wonder if it's that a little bit
maybe.
too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
even as west as Britain, I think they're just a little bit more adventurous.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Yeah.
What was the question?
I forget how the chorus goes. It's like studying for the test the night before. It's like, oh, I got it, and then as soon as it's passed, it's just gone forever. I don't remember.
Hold on, I got you.
That's the end of the chorus. That's the second half.
Hold on. Here we go. Here it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
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 Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. One more. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So like the phrases kind of happens over two phrases, which I think is really cool.
Rather than just like a...
you know, but the fact that it's sort of extended.
Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was worth it.
This is totally worth it. Next song, Wayfarer is the next piece, and after this, we're gonna break open the Marsberry discussion, Marsberry recipes. That's right. It was plural. Building suspense that no one cares about. Oh, did you freeze? Oh, you froze a little bit. Dang it.
Yeah, okay. That's disappointing.
Oh, this is a cover for us, Wayfarer. Great, so we have not heard this before. It's Vajandra and Jessica is telling us on Singer 2018 he did it. Okay, thank you.
Like something from Sting's catalog, just as far as the vibe. It's just man, he just covers everything.
He really does.
Marching beat going on.
These little ambient sounds mixed in too. It's so cool.
So is it a transition song then?
We may check that out in the future. If you leave it in the comments after the live stream, we'll check the requests there for future possible reaction. Thank you. This is a wild setup.
Okay, what is this thing in front of him? That's
I don't know. It's like
awesome.
repurposed fencing.
Yeah. It's the weirdest pop screen for a microphone I've ever seen.
出现在没有我的故事里，等待着我的回忆。一个为何至死的原因。
Nice.
才明白，我给放弃，于是转身向山里走去。才明白，我给放弃，于是转身向大海走去。
That was cool.
Yeah.
C5 in that. Is he a storyteller? Stillness, facial expressions.
Absolutely.
Cool symbolism.
才明白，我给放弃。
Stuff's really good in rock.
Oh, the riffs keep evolving too.
才明白，我给放弃。于是转身向大海走去。 他明白，我给不起，于是转身向山里走去。他明白，我给放弃，于是转身向大海走去。他明白，我才会飞。 于是转身向山里走去。他明白，我给放弃。于是转身向大海走去。
So he turns and walks towards the oceans.
于是转身向大海走去。
Wow. That was cool. I'm definitely interested in hearing what he did on 2018 Singer, you said, right? So that has a rap part in it. Or just
Oh, okay.
set up differently. Yeah, I'm happy to circle back to that. So please leave that request in the comments after live stream.
Yeah.
That would be very cool to check out.
Again, just living the dream as far as what I would if I had an extended artist career. I mean, that's what I would probably do something similar to what he's doing. Just no rules, just whatever style. Because I love so many styles, and I've played in different projects where it's like, we played in a project where that was sort of the primary direction that we went, and I loved it. But if that's
you've
all
done
I did,
Broadway and straight up pop, and you've done country, and just they each have their own,
yeah, and the thread connecting it all together is him and his voice, and it somehow goes together. But it's so different enough that it just keeps it interesting for me. And maybe it's my musical ADD or something, but I've never been able to just stick in one style. I just love so many different things.
Yeah.
But he's and he just works so well with so many different things. But great
And the
tune.
fact that this is a cover,
yeah.
he made. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say the fact this was a cover, he made that feel like his creation from the ground up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's another aspect, just doing covers and stuff too, not just relegating it to just his own original stuff. I mean, he can branch out and make his own. Well, that one show that we were doing where he had to make his own arrangements of things. I mean, that's he had to listen to a song and make it his own.
Right.
Unique
That
thing.
wasn't Singer, was it? No, that was something. That was a different one. I get the shows confused because we don't actually see them.
But that's another form of artistic expression too, is taking something that's already there and just reinventing it, reinterpreting it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so good at that.
It's incredible. All right, I have a picture to show you guys.
Oh, jeez.
Look at this beautiful piece of artwork. Last week, if you missed it, we somehow... No, it was the first episode. You said some reference to blueberry pie or like waiting to get a slice. I don't remember what you said.
I was saying a little restraint for you because you wanted to see all the songs at once, and I said
I did.
Future you is going to appreciate the fact that you save some for later. Just like, say there's a really delicious pie and you want to eat the whole thing in one sitting, but you save some slices for later, and Future you really appreciates that.
Right.
You also said that that's not your strong suit.
It is not.
But anyway, that was the origin of the pie.
The origin. So that led into the idea of a Marsberry pie, which has morphed into a Marsberry cake. So here's what's happening. Vijandra, one of our Diamond members, and she's here in the chat, made this amazing pie. Now, this was kind of an experimental phase. She has a recipe, and the beauty of this is that she cleverly used the Mars, M-A-R-S, to spell out different core ingredients within the recipe, right?
Oh.
So this version has marzipan on top, and the recipe that's going to be in the this one was the test one. I think this had this was strawberry banana base, but to give you an idea of what it's going to look like, and she's going to have the recipe pinned in the comments after the live stream with step-by-step instructions to make the cake. So you can use marzipan or you can use marshmallows to design the Martian symbol. So either way, you get to lean in the direction that you want. And then it has, I think it's apple and strawberry juice infused gel or gelatin, whatever, that creamy, delicious top. I want to taste this so badly. So that's the A, and then the R, and then
arsenic?
There's the strawberries. There's no arsenic. What's wrong with you?
I'll just think that.
I think it's it'll be raspberry, apple, raspberry, and strawberry is used with marzipan or marshmallow. That was it. But look, so this was just the test cake. Look at this.
Oh man,
this looks so good. Vijandra, when are we coming over?
Yeah, seriously.
We're going to Germany for some Marsberry cake. So the recipe,
those up and send it to you.
The recipe will be in the comments after the live stream. The Marsberry pie, however, is still being refined, and so the secret ingredients and the instructions how to make that will likely be next week. And Aurora and I, at some point, will also attempt to make this beautiful, tasty, delicious treat. So thank you, Vijandra, for taking on the challenge.
Yeah, does something like that? Could that be shipped and still be good?
From Germany? Perhaps not. But I like how you're contemplating this deeply. We could probably give the recipe to a local bakery.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah? You make that happen.
Or we'll just have to go to these parts of the world and try them
so
in person.
Once that recipe is out there, if any of you make it, please take a picture and send it to us. Share it with us. We want to see it. And we want to taste it. But moving on from our Marsberry cake, this is Illusion and Reality. Yay!
Oh, we had a couple coffees come in too, real quick.
Yes, please.
If I may. Patty Petronil bought us 3 coffees.
Thank you, Patty.
Martin. You guys rock. It's nice to be on Mars together with all the Martians. Yes, it is.
Agreed. Thank you very much for that. And also, for those of you watching, don't forget to hit like if you haven't already. That will boost the awareness of this video so more future Martians that maybe don't even know he exists might see it. That would be awesome. Spread the Hua love. All right. Here we go. Next song. I love this song. I think we reacted to this one twice, did we not? Illusion and Reality? I know, me too. I'm like drooling now. This is weird, but cool.
Yeah.
The visual.
I like his little crescendos there.
Great overlapping melodies. Dreams will wilt. There's a line.
Yeah, I remember this part.
Love the chorus.
I love that modulations too.
Oh, great transition.
This song is wild. I forget. stage design.
It's everything about this is wild. A couple things in the comments that I want to point out. Leo's saying that the chorus is starting one key change to the other, so he's modulating mid-chorus. Is he doing that every time? I didn't catch that, but I mean, he definitely has modulations taking place.
I'd have to hear more, but yeah, he's definitely modulating a lot. I mean, where the song started out in that sort of God, I can only describe it as like a soundtrack for a Stanley Kubrick film. It's just that's
so
really
epic.
haunting, so epic and like a little twisted. And then it goes into, again, for lack of a better way of explaining this, I just use bands as a reference because it kind of just gives like a sound, but it does not sound like these bands.
Yeah, no, I
but
get
sort
it.
of the Radiohead thing, like just the, like the beautiful haunting melody, and then going into this Rolling Thunder, kind of muse-ish, I don't know, with the Baroquean kind of, like that kind of thing. It's weird.
Which you guys are saying in the chat, that's all him.
That's all his voice.
That's what they're saying in the chat, which is wild.
Yeah,
there's like 100 layers that he did or whatever with that. I mean, it sounds like a full choir came out on the stage. But I was actually looking for the singers. I'm like, where are they?
Yeah, no, it's kind of like a Gregorian choir.
Yeah, that's
pretty
awesome.
cool that he can do that. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, no, this song is wild, and then the visuals, and to think that to go from into this, I mean, that's just, again, my dream. I just love that.
Over 100 vocal tracks. That's exactly what it sounds like. That's crazy. In Cool Dahila, and I think someone else mentioned too that Hua said that the song Perspective was coming from Hua said many people like to use morality as a tool to bind others, so standing on a moral high ground to tell you how to behave. So it's just that the lyrics working in without that. Wow. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. This is just wild, and I love it. Thank you for. It actually didn't even cross my mind that was him in the background. Not that I would think he's not capable of it. I just thought it was a choir of other singers. Yeah. That's awesome.
Dare I say, an Iron Maiden kind of rock feel. Sorry, Chris.
There it is.
Oh, I love it. Orange Sea.
Thank you for talking us through the meaning of the song. It's great. Wow. Chenyu's awesome. Yes, he is. That was great. I'm gonna keep it rolling here. We're moving on to Eternal Flame is next.
这首歌我觉得就应该大家一起来爽，对不对？终于啊，1年多了，给大家一起唱了。那接下来这首歌可以让我们再爽一下，好不好？
That's such an important message.
大家说唱会唱是吗？还是只会唱 It's OK 是吗？好，接下来这首歌是我今年为和平精英亲自创作的一首 新歌曲主题曲5周年主题曲《永不熄灭的火焰》，我们一起来唱啊！
Listen to how quiet it is when he's speaking. I mean, how many people are in there that are just
tens and tens. How many people are at this concert? I forgot the number.
It just amazes me every time.
Yeah. Oh, we've heard this. Yes, I recognize this.
I mean, yeah.
Lose your way, to change your mind. 你生存多少足以被淘汰。若结局注定失败，冲破了相关残忍荒唐，别向现实投降，在这个战场
Yep, it's a minor major.
航上之中，生命全都一样，为你顺疯狂，我一心向往，在某个地方有微细的光。
Moods. Yeah, the whole journey of being present in this concert. That's awesome, Iris. Thank you for being here again with us. Riff.
Quintessential shift.
I know.
Watching you shift.
这既是最沉重的黑，比据我会慢慢是不会胜的罪，就叫我最后一个人战斗也不醉，虚伪粉碎了我以灵魂的无畏，去突破，除非我唱着。I wanna stay the I can't 你非人战火，那个叫我 wake up， 换他残忍荒唐，别向现实投降，在这个战场换他反手之中，生命全都击掌，为你顺风狂，我一心向。
Oh, the conviction. I'm I'm going through an interesting process in my brain right now. I just recently went to a Metallica concert over the last weekend. My sister was in town, and we saw it's the no.
Oh, you already
repeat.
went to that? Okay.
Yeah, it was the
That's
no
right.
repeat weekend. So it was like last Friday, and it had Ice Nine Kills and Not My Thing. Lead vocalist, really impressed by. I mean, his
Sure.
delivery and everything else, but the stage, like they had like zombies running around and like eating like mannequin flesh. It was
Oh,
not
that
for
sounds
me.
cool.
It was not my thing. Lead
Mannequin
vocalist was
flesh.
killing it. I just anyway, we're moving on from that. And then Limp Bizkit, they were fun, not my style.
Limp
but
Bizkit. Okay.
yeah, I mean they were fun. There was definitely like a fun
Yeah.
vibe, you know, with the rap kind of silent to it. And Metallica. Now this stadium had about 65,000 people, so half of what is here. And at no point was it dead quiet, by the way. there was no, when the artist spoke, everybody else was still talking on some level.
Yeah.
But this chant here is what was humorous in my mind was the experience that I just had with Metallica was the opening song was Creeping Death. So you've got Hua Chenyu here going, okay, like, you know, it's like, it's taking on better choices in your life and overpowering things. There's positive of message with this, you know, and they've got their thing, the light up, I can't remember what it's called, that they're moving, you know, chanting okay. For the Metallica, it was literally die, die, die. It's a completely different meaning.
The whole metal thing. I mean,
It was
you
great. It
loved
was
metal
fun.
growing up. It's
Very
definitely
different
interesting.
message.
Well, it's definitely interesting what people gravitate towards with the metal because it's like a release, but it's so dark. It's just
It's so dark. I'm watching this. They're like, it's okay, like positive. It was like, that is not what I just experienced at the other place. Anyway, I'm gonna hit play.
Yeah. Oh
Just
my
wanted to
god.
share that. So much fun. Go ahead. Yeah.
I could talk after this one.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, musically, I just want to point out this song features that minor to major thing that I love. What I mean by that is, so the song is in B minor. Like the verses are in B minor. That's the one chord. That's the home
Right.
chord. So occasionally you can toggle back and forth between going minor and major. So, you know, that chorus that kicks in on the G chord. You know, and the conventional thing to do would be to go back to that minor.
Which is fine.
Which is fine. It works, I guess. But, you know, the difference between this and that note, okay, in the context of what we're doing.
So much better.
So that
Mm-hmm.
and what that does to me, it creates it's just so inherently sort of mysterious, and it kind of has this feeling of, I mean, to me, that's what takes me to Mars more than anything is those moments, because it's just so like we're taking this journey into the unknown, into the void, or whatever, to this unknown place,
Yes.
where anything could happen, and it's just I just love when he does that because it's so effective, and his voice is so good on it too.
It really is.
with
What's up,
that.
Big Zeke? Thanks for finding us and binge watching. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Coffee, sir. Where we got one more for today.
Oh yeah, we got a couple coming. Yes. Latte lover bought us 5 coffees. God only knows what we'd be. Oh, God only knows what we'd be without you. Brian Wilson, an influence on musicians worldwide. Rest in peace. I may not always love you, as long as there are stars above you. I mean, God, I would love to break that song down on this channel too, because that's just genius.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then
Thank
Vajandra bought 3 coffees. She says, Illusion of Reality is my favorite Hua Chenyu song. Hua Chenyu wrote about the chorus part. The chorus represents a group of people coming to tell you that the world is actually like this, it should be like this, and it must be like this. In fact, I struggled with how to record this chorus for a long time because I wanted a feeling similar to marching. At first, I wanted to find a choir to record with bel canto, but then I felt my old battle songs were not taught. People sing such songs to boost morale, so they don't sing battle songs with the standard vocal method. Instead, they sing them while mimicking the feeling of bel canto, so it sounds free and the momentum will feel stronger. It's hard to control this kind of semi-bel canto singing style. After repeated discussions with my producer, I came to the conclusion that I can only record this chorus by myself because only I know which kind of voice is the best.
Wow. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Info.
Thank you for that. And thank you for the coffee, Vajandra, as always.
Yes. And then Jeannie Fong bought us 3 coffees. I love the lyrics of this song. Greatness is not defined by victory alone. Yeah. Very wise. And that's the thing.
Thank you, Jeannie.
I personally don't touch into the lyrics enough just because I'm so usually mesmerized by all the musical stuff. Yeah, it's hard to take it all in, but I'm just like so mesmerized by what's happening musically and melodically. And his hair is always just so impressive.
It really is.
That usually takes a backseat, but definitely doesn't go unnoticed because he, when I do see it, and it's and the topics that he touches upon are always just so, there's just such a depth to them and a vastness, and I just appreciate that so much in music, to add really esoteric and universal themes, but deeper than just surfacey stuff, which I also like surfacey stuff. I like I said, Beach Boys, Cars and Girls songs. I still like them to this day, but it is nice to have, I love that deeper message.
Of course. I saw Chris bought a coffee too, came in while you were talking. I don't know what it said.
Well, she makes fun of me for my Iron Maiden references, so I don't know.
So you skipped it? You're punishing her?
No, I didn't see it. Hold on. She just came in. Okay. So this is dedicated to Chris and 70s Al Pacino. She says, I'm here for Wawa, Iron Maiden, and Limp Bizkit, and 70s Al Pacino.
Perfect. You found the right channel.
My favorite, 70s Pacino.
Oh my goodness. All right, last one for today. We'll be back next week, same time, of course. This is Bullfights. We've heard this song. This is another great one. And I'm sure I'm going to recognize as soon as it starts. I just remember the title I love. So let's go. Maybe.
Here it is. Let's go. Very comforting.
I love his mannerisms in this one, though. That's cool.
Yeah, I love this intro.
Gus hang. Gus hang.
That minor, the major thing too.
Yeah.
That's that major. I love this.
That is such a great sound.
I like the groove of it too.
We've talked about Hua's voice many times on the show. I just realized we didn't really say anything about it today, per se. I mean, there's so much. He's such an interesting person and it shows up in his larynx, right? It just his delivery. This song is really interesting to me because it highlights some of the extremities in which he could do with his voice. This da, 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 da. It's like a fry sound. The vocal folds are vibrating irregularly, and he's close to the mic, capturing a kind of an intimate sound. With it grabs a little bit more of some of the lower frequencies, right? Mm-hmm. But it has this. It's almost like a different personality. It's like he pulls on. I don't know if this isn't 7 personalities, but it's like he pulls on this style, like an effect that he is. I don't know how I want to say this. It's obviously it's all stemmed from him. I recognize his delivery, but his ability to almost like summon. That's the word I want to use. It's like he's summoning this different thing within his mind and his body, and it just shows up in his voice in such a cool way. And then when he belts out later that passaggio that we've talked about, being able to be that loud, do the crescendos you mentioned earlier, increasing the air pressure and the volume on single notes or moving through the passaggio, it takes a lot of skill to execute. And he's doing this for, hours, 4 hours, and starting the set with a very aggressive tone to begin with, and his voice still being intact here. I still think that part of his ability of his stamina with his voice is because he's so versatile with the movement of his voice. He's like head voice and chest voice and in between and vocal fry and belting and light and breathy. It keeps everything malleable as he's singing, and allows him to do what he's doing in a song like this. It's just so intriguing.
Yeah, no, he's a good singer. Yeah, for sure. no, he's awesome. I mean, and it's so effortless for him, and that it sometimes goes unnoticed. Also, in the context of everything that's happening in his artistry, as we've talked about many times. Yeah. And also, not to mention what time of night, morning is it? What
is this, like 5 a.m. or something at this point? I don't even know where we are in this.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, my voice is. You don't want to hear my voice at 5 a.m. or see my face or smell whatever.
There's no version of Johnny we want to experience, is what he's saying.
Not the best representation of me.
Oh my goodness! All right, let me keep going here. This is just so cool.
Well, lyrics are carried by the man.
Yeah.
I mean,
lyrics. Oh, 4:13 in the morning. Thank you, Oreo. Melody just floats.
Yeah, it does.
3 days in a row. This is him. I keep forgetting he's done the traditional Chinese and bel canto background on other songs.
Yeah. And it's like. So that's his voice in the high voice?
Yes, yes.
It's pre-recorded. Okay, yeah.
That's just amazing to me. Still having the vocal flexibility and prowess for this. This overlaps. I remember this part. I love it. Yes! Oh, there's more.
Yeah, really cool to mix
Wow.
those two parts together because that verse and the chorus are so different, but they went together well, but just such vastly different parts. And to hear them together, it's just like
Right. Well,
It's
there's
like
an
they were
illusion almost like that like it comes from two different songs, but the reality is that they overlap. See what I did there?
that was good. That's really good. Yeah, again, this minor. This time is more minor to major. Even within the context of that one phrase. Oh no, it goes major there. Never mind. I mean, that's.
It just it like pulls hope out of you. There's just something that just like that tension release, suspension, everything taking place is just so cool.
Yeah, that because it was reversed, it had a different vibe than the minor to major. This was major to minor. Yeah. Very
Which
cool.
was cool. Created and it just feel like it evolved the whole time. Thank you once again, Martians and Thronelys and new friends and subscribers to the channel. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We hope to see you again next week as our Hua Sunrise concert series continues. It starts off with Here We Are. And be sure to click the... What are you doing?
Sunrise.
We're almost. We're not there yet.
Okay.
Be sure to check out the recipe for Mars berry cake in the comments below shortly. It might be like 10 minutes from now kind of thing. And that is... Will you stop playing with your lights? I'm trying to close the show here.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Lots of love to you all.
This looks like my old school pictures right there.